Okay. Hello, my name is MoonAura Tarot, and I'm here to do a general reading for the Divine Collective and the collective as a whole, okay? So I'm just going to get started on the reading, okay? See what there is for you today. We have played out. So I'm getting like your angels and spirit guides want you to end something. They're also proud of you for ending something, okay? So getting over something, moving on, says moving on, thank you, next. Distancing yourself from people that don't align with you anymore, that just basically serve no purpose in your life. Ooh, people who ain't shit. Okay, so we literally have the the divine collective moving away from people who are like basically moving away from people that don't align with them. Okay, people who basically put them down, pull them back from things, hold them back from anything. Like, you're realizing these people ain't shit, basically. And you're realizing your value because of the situations you've been through, right? Because of the people you've been around or come across or encountered. We have too busy winning. Yeah. You're like basically you're focusing on yourself so much that you're just too busy winning, like this card is saying, right? Like, you're just focusing on yourself. Nobody can stop you moving forward because you're not how do I put this? You're not trying to go backwards, you're trying to go forward, okay? And it's like you're rejecting anything that comes your way that doesn't align with you. People who act like they show up in your life, people that pretend to be your friend, people who are your enemies for just no damn reason, like people that just seem to find reasons to get in your life or get in your space or be in your head, right? Realizing that these people are the people that like basically are blocking your abundance, okay? So once you remove those people, you see with this holding back card, once you remove that blockage, which is these people, that's when you start to enjoy things, right? That's when life becomes sweet. That's when you start going towards success and it's actually things start to work out for you. Even though in the past you could have been very nervous, right? You could have been in like a deep, what do you call it, like a default setting, like a when you're sitting there and you're thinking, no, this isn't going to work. I've tried this before. It's not working. Like you could have been like this, been in this energy in the past, and you just start to lose hope, right? Like just losing all hope that things are going to work out for you, that the way that you wanted them to work out, right? You put all your effort and your energy into something and it still doesn't seem to work out, right? And then you've realized that these people around you are your blockages, right? These are the people that have been holding you back. So now when you try and do things, like I was getting in the last general reading, like you have now come to the finish line, right? You've now finally made it to the finish line. You finally learned the lessons you needed to learn to make it to the next chapter in your life, the next level in your life, which is abundance, right? See, new beginnings. You've made it to this new beginning. You're able to move forward and level up. Okay, make your time, right? You're not wasting time on people that don't align with you anymore. You're no longer stuck anymore as well. So if you felt like you were stuck in a rut, you just couldn't, like, no matter what you tried to do, things always seemed to fall apart, or things just didn't quite work out the way that you wanted it to, or you always had to struggle to do everything. Like, to say like it still worked out in the end, but it was always like a big struggle, like an uphill battle, right? That you had to keep going through because of these karmics in your life, right? These people who are karmic, whether it's, even though this card says obsessive lover, sometimes it can be past relationships, sometimes it can just be karmics, people who are dangerous, toxic, unhealthy mindset, possessive, right? These are what you call karmics in your life. So yeah, you've realized that these people are intimidated by you, or you've started to piece things together where you're starting to be like, these people are actually intimidated by me, right? This is how you're thinking, and it's saying like, you don't have to worry anymore, right? Because now you know the inner workings of these people. Now you know that they were only trying to compete with you to distract you, to stop you from having your abundance, to stop you from being successful, to stop you from thinking that you're worthy, right? Compared to other people. They could have put you down or pit you against other people, and then that could have made you feel like you wasn't worthy compared to others, right? Other people have success, other people are good at things, right? And it's like, take it however it resonates for you, but you have started to see this light within yourself, just like waiting to come out. And now you're going to be able to show this, right? We've got talking mess. Yeah, people could have literally been telling you that you are not worthy, like I was just saying, right? You're not worthy. They could have been pitting you against other people, talking their ish to you, right? On top of karmics, right? This is what these karmics were doing. That was not their place. But at the same time, you going through this has actually helped to build you up and realize, I don't need to be around these people, right? So it's almost like when you're waiting for something to like burst through the ground, right? Like you're waiting for this flower to bloom, but you have to wait for the little seeds to start to sprout and come through the ground, but you've buried it deep down, right? So then the flowers start to bloom, you start to see little green sprouts coming through, and then that's you starting to come through, right? You're like, okay, I see, I was down there, but I didn't need to be down there. I need to go up. I need to go towards the sun. I need to level up, right? You need to just see how beautiful you are, not only on the inside, but on the outside, right? You have a lot to give to the world. And this is why you had to go through this, because you had to learn things so that when you do get your abundance, you know how to take care of it. You know how to nurture that. You know how to give that without giving too much, right? And also to pour into yourself, because you now know that you are worthy. So let's see what else it has for you. What Spirit has for you. Okay. So you have in the head, overthinking, stressed out, overanalyzing. Yeah, you're no longer like this. You're not in your head worrying about anything. You're not worrying about what people say anymore, right? You don't care about the drama. You don't care about the things that they, want to make up just to be clout hungry, just to seem like, sort of coming off of putting you down, some people, right? You might not have noticed this in the past, but now you're starting to see it. They're making all this commotion about you, talking about you, gossiping about you, making everything about pushing you out, because this is how they were bonding, right? But they were really only getting anything out of this because, it was like putting you down made them feel good, right? They didn't have anything that they could it's like when you focus too hard on one thing instead of yourself, you're gonna look back at you're gonna look back and realize I was focusing on the wrong things when I could have been building. I could have been leveling up. I could have been focusing on certain things that was actually really important to me. So like these people are gonna look back when you start leveling up. These people are gonna be looking back at their life and be like, "Wow, I spent all that time putting this person down. I spent all that time gossiping, spreading rumors, trying to make them feel bad, trying to make them uncomfortable, trying to make them turn into this like shrinking violet, right? Like they tried pause. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna repeat this last bit. Okay, so basically, these people wanted you to feel like you were trash. Okay, they wanted you to feel like you were disposable, um, and for you to like basically look up to them, right? So they need to get you lower, thinking lower about yourself, so that you would look up to them and think that they were something standard to meet, um, something to look up to, right? Like what they were trying to do. So they were trying to flip like the narrative, right? Really, these people were beneath you, but trying to behave like, trying to make you think and do certain things to make you believe that you was beneath them somehow because a group of people were pushing you out. Um, and so it's saying that it's game over with these people playing with your emotions, playing with your tugging on your heartstrings, anything like that, because you don't care anymore, right? You don't care. There's nothing that these people can do anymore because you've realized, right? Because of this deceit, because of this betrayal that you've gone through with these people, right? The only reason why they were able to go in the first place because you left the door cracked open for them to come in. Okay, that's how they got in, right? That's how they started to feel like they could do whatever they wanted in your life, right? So I feel like you shut the door, you walked away from these people, you've realized who they are and not to let them in, right? So it's like tired of the drama. Like you could be literally tired because you walked away because you was tired of all the drama, right? And now they're realizing that the tables have turned, right? Now you are looking at them um like how you should have been looking at them in the beginning, right? So I feel like they got you so like how do I put this? They got you so trod down that you ended up doing the one thing that you had never thought of doing before, right? It's like sink or swim. So you tried everything, and then this was the one thing you didn't try doing was to actually look at these people and look at yourself, right? And you start to realize, if these people are really that happy, if these people really have everything at their feet, why are they going out of their way to make you feel miserable? Why would someone like this go out their way to make you feel like not wanted, not loved? No one has time for you. Like, why are they why are they doing the most like this to make you feel like a black sheep, right? So you start to look at the two, like you and these people. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Saban. So you were looking at these people like, right? You start to realize they're not above you, right? Like nobody really is above anyone. But when someone behaves like this, yeah, there's a clear distinction. There's a clear, obvious, like difference between the two of you, right? Like you would never do what they did to somebody else if you was happy. You'd be focused on yourself. You'd be happy. You'd be living your life. But these people, they're living their life, but they've got all the time in the world to make sure that you feel like dirt, right? Like you feel like trash, basically. So we've got a love story. Once upon a time, these people didn't want you to experience love in your life because they knew it's like these people could have started all their drama and did all the things that they did to you to kind of have you cut off from love, cut off from people, family members that you was once close to. You could have had people that you had friends that cut off um, from you, right? It could have been even relationships destroyed because these people were trying to make you feel like there was something wrong with you. They were talking bad about you. And so they tried to basically have you isolated and make you feel like you didn't have love. So then when you feel that way, there's no hope, right? If you don't have any love and you turn left and you turn right and there's nobody there, you're gonna feel like how they wanted you to feel, okay? So well, yeah, I'm saying the situation's about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames. So Because of what they did, something is going to happen to them. Something is going to backfire on these people. Everything that they did to you for however many years, months, however long they did this to you, this is now going to backfire on them, okay? So, for messing with love, right? Messing with you having love, messing with you being love to others, messing with you mentally, leaving you isolated. But all this did, this isolation just made you stronger, right? In the end, it broke you down, but then made you stronger in the end, right? Like a phoenix rising, right? Like out of the ashes. Like that's what you did. They thought that was it. That was done, right? Like they defeated you. Like they thought they slayed the dragon or something, right? But then you got up. You got with your last fight and you realized you tried something you didn't ever do before, right? Before you could have been fighting and fighting and fighting and trying and trying and trying and trying to speak to these people, trying to communicate with them, trying to understand things. And you did one thing that you didn't realize you hadn't tried, right? You had one more thing that you hadn't tried left. And you tried, you did this, right? You sat down, you had a good look at these people, you had a good look at yourself, and you just went back and forth like this until you realized and you understood these people just talk rubbish, right? These people were trying to distract you, these people are envious of you. Because who in their right mind does this to people that they care about, that they love? Because they're not doing it to each other, right? You could have realized that this whole group of people were just alike each other, right? They were like each other, which is why it could have made so much sense once you finally looked at it, right? It's not everyone and you. It's them being one way and you being another, right? And you choosing yourself in the end and realizing that this is not your group of people. These are not your soul tribe. Okay, so yeah, I don't think anything more. Yeah. At the end of the deck, it's saying protection, right? Even though it says sexual protection, but this card always gives me someone walking away, you protecting yourself, right? You realizing what you need to do, right? You need to walk away from these toxic people. And it's saying falling apart, falling into pieces, right? Their mask is falling apart. And then running away, trying to get away with it, that's not going to happen because it's going to backfire for them, right? Because their heart, all they had for you is envy in their heart, okay? So your angels are going to be assisting in this backfire, okay? Like assisting in this karma that's coming their way. Because you now walked away from these people. You now see your worth. You now see who they are as well, not just seeing your worth. Because that could have took a long time for you to get your head around, is understanding like, well, why, you know, if you're a good person, why are all these bad things happening to you, right? This could have been really hard for you to get your head around, right? But then you start to realize it's these people, places, and things that don't serve you that you need to let go of. Okay, so I'm just going to use this last deck here. This is the one where I've made my own, written all over the cards. So we're just going to see what this has to say for you. These have to say. Spirit. So I'm getting these people they have no way out of this thing, right? There's no way. And you've got energy. Because of that, you've now seen their energy. You realize that who you are and who they are. And angels don't want you to feel sorry for these people. They don't want you to sit there and be like, you know what? I've been in that situation. When they go through this karma and you see them going down bad, like your angels don't want you to turn around to these people. Hi, PNW Queen. How are you? Like your angels do not want you to feel sorry for these people. They don't want you to put a hand out for these people because these same people would not do that for you when they were trying to make sure you was down low and basically destitute, right? Needing help, needing their support so that they could turn around and not give it to you at the same time. So your angels don't want you to turn back around to these people when they come to you with their hand out because you're going to be doing well. and their life is going through some kind of karma, bad karma. Like they don't want you to hand anything out to these people. It says loose morals. Yeah. And projected. Yeah, these same people, loose morals, were projecting on you, right? They would never do the same thing to you deliberately to have you in this energy of like self-sabotage. It says demons. So these people could have had demons on them. Like when people say what possessed you, like to do this, do that, like you realize they have demons, right? They just kind of got a hold of them, making them of envy. So we got demons and stuck, yeah. These people are stuck with their demons, and the whole reason why you were put around these people, whether they're family, friends, relationship, past relationships and things like that, the reason why you was put around them is because your angels knew that these people would come in and feast off you, right? They couldn't resist, but it's almost like how do you put it? It gives me the, like, you know, Buffy in the Vampire Slayer, and she's like just walking through the campus, minding her business, but she knows that there's demons around her, right? She knows, but these demons think they can just come and attack her. She's just some innocent girl walking through the street, but she knows, right? And this is you, like, you know who these people are. You know these energies now when you're around them. It's like because you've been there, done that, and got the t-shirt, right? So now these people really don't have any like standard. Like your angels knew that these people would feast on you. These people would try their best to bring you down and crush you, right? And they also knew that you would figure this out, right? Because I'm getting like your karma for these people. Like they put you in plain sight in front of these people. It's like just leaving candy out or money on the floor, and everyone's just looking at you like, is this a trick? Is this a trap? Like, should I touch it? Should I take it? Should I just do this to it and do that? Like you was put intentionally in front of these people and around these people to see what they would do, right? And it's like your angels have been tallying up everything that they've been doing, because it's like eventually you was going to figure it out, and eventually these people were going to get their bad karma, right? So everybody across the board learns lessons. Not just you learning lessons about these types of people that have demons on them or entities attached to them and work like this, but you've learned something about yourself, and you learned something about these people, so that you're able to move forward in your life. You're able to, you know, have this abundance that your angels want for you, wanted for you, right? You're able to help others, you're able to help yourself, you're able to have a more peaceful life, right? A more abundant life. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. So we have talk and talking and friends. So these people could be talking about you right now because they can't believe that you've like walked out of their life. I'm getting right. They can't believe that you're now gonna be in a position where you're gonna be able to show off, right? It's like your angels, like people say like being boastful and showing off is like a sin, but in your case, not. Right? Like if you're a Christian, you've ever heard that, like they'll be like, oh, that is a sin, right? You shouldn't be too boastful, you shouldn't be too this, but in your case, you can be, right? Because this is all good karma that's coming in for you. But people are talking about you. They're gonna be seeing what's going on with you, and they can't believe it. They can't believe that you actually had the strength to walk away. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, we're just gonna keep going because this light is getting on my nerves. So we're just gonna keep going. Ooh, that just flew out. So we have steel and children and steel. So children and steel. I'm getting okay. So yeah, if you have children, oh, this includes your children as well. Okay, so thank you. This includes children, but this also includes you, right? Your angels see you as children, right? It's like whatever was taken from you as a child growing up, even teenage, early adulthood, anything like that, anything that was taken away from you as a child, I feel like it's going to be given right back to you, okay? Um, a second. And it's gonna come back to you. I just got in tenfold, right? Tenfold. So that just means like you're gonna get everything that you had for a little bit, wished you could have, right? But it didn't work out for you somehow. Um, you're gonna get all that back 10 times more, right? Because of how you treated these people. Because all you did was show up and try and be loved to these people. All you did was try and give to these people, even if it was just advice, right? Even if it was just helping them out, even if it was just giving like your last pound to them, right? Like these people, your angels see you and the heart that you have, right? And they're going to return everything back to you that these people took out of envy. Wow. Angels, see? Envy and angels. They're going to give that all back to you. They seen what you went through. It's like you could have felt like you didn't have anyone protecting you, or people that should have protected you wasn't really doing this, right? They wasn't doing a good job of this, right? So it's like your angels have seen all of this. They've seen it all. But they couldn't step in until you'd learned the lessons that you need to learn. They couldn't really interfere. Like they could only protect you so much. Okay. But now you got like their full protection now. So anyone that's even thinking to cross you and do something, I'm getting like your angels they're gonna be stepping in. These people are gonna get like instant karma for doing that on top of the karma they're already gonna be getting, that they've already racked up for themselves, your angels have been tallying up, making a list. So this wanted to come out. So we have seeing the signs, fake. Wow. Yeah. So these people could have sat there being fake, and now you see the signs. You see these people for who they are, and that's all your angels wanted you to see, right? That was the lesson. It was for you to realize the real from the fake, right? Because you're not fake. But all these people around you were trying to make out that you wasn't going to become successful. There was nothing good about you. Like something to try and make you be in your head and put yourself down in the end, right? Make you feel like you've lost all hope. But now this is all they wanted you to do: see the signs in fake people, not to give to these people. Yeah, understand or understood. Yeah, understand these people who are wrong, right, who have either wronged you or they've been in the wrong this whole time, right? This is what they wanted you to see: who was wrong, who was right, who was fake, who's real, right? They want you to understand that what they did was wrong. And it says return and manipulate, okay? Right? So they didn't want you to return back to these people, because these people were sitting there doing nothing but trying to manipulate you, like I was saying before, right? They were trying to get in your head and make you feel like there was something wrong with you so that you would end up self-sabotaging yourself, right? So they wanted you to understand something, that a situation or people were wrong, right? And not to return back to these people because they're very manipulative. So that's what I was getting before. Do not give to these people. Your angel, like, don't give to these people. There's nothing wrong with not giving to people who have done this to you or who have intentions to do this to you. So even in the future, people you feel like, I feel like you're getting some kind of vibe from them. There's nothing wrong with not giving to them. Anyone that's being disrespectful, you don't need to give anything to them. Your angels are quite happy with you just being like, no, I'm not going to give to that person. And that's just how it is, right? You got cheated. Yeah, that's just the way it is, because these people could have cheated their way in. Like I was saying before, like these people always seem to try and have some sort of cheat code to get in something. This is how they got their success, right? Standing on other people, draining other people's energies, right? To use for themselves or to try and make themselves look good, right? Fake flexing and decisions, right? This was their decisions. This is what they chose to do. So this isn't your fault, right? another reason why they're telling you to just not bother with these people. Don't feel like you have to give to them just because you have a good heart, just because you don't want to see people suffering. Do not give to these people. This is their karma, okay? Because they need to learn a lesson. So if you interfere with it, they're not going to learn the lesson, okay? And you might end up losing everything, right? But these people are going to get, this is their karma, is them losing everything, but you might end up losing things because you're going back again and you haven't learned the lesson, okay? So we got rejected, yeah. Because they're now going to be losing everything because you are now the one in the position to reject them, right? Before they could have been acting like they held all the strings or whatever, but now they don't, right? You've cut all those cords, you cut all the strings away, so they have no attachment to you. They don't pull on your heartstrings anymore. They don't pull on you emotionally anymore. You now see them for who they are, and you see what it is, right? It is what it is. You are now the one rejecting them. It's like, what's that saying where they say, you are the CEO of your life, okay? You decide who you hire, you fire, and who you promote, okay, in your life, right? So when you realize that you're like the main character in your own story, your own life, right? I don't mean like acting like main character energy, but it's kind of like that, right? Like you not realizing who you are makes you not even your own character in your own story, right? So like now you're realizing this, you're now realizing who to block, who to reject, who doesn't align with you, who serves no purpose in your life anymore, okay? And who does? You got control, right? You've gained back control. You got control and suffer, okay? So that was not going the way I thought it was gonna go. Yeah, these people tried to control you. They tried to make you suffer, but now you have the control, okay? You are now gonna be seeing better days. And you're not even going to have to explain yourself because they're going to see how well you're doing. People, everybody that they talk bad to about you, try to gossip about you, try to like flip the narrative about you, they're going to start seeing you being better off, right? Having these better days. You're not even going to have to explain anything because it's just going to be, it's already going to be said, right? In your actions, in what you're doing, like in everything you do in life, how you treat people, and even how you treat yourself, okay? It's saying past and you've got right. Okay, so you're going to be making what happened to you, or your angels are going to be making what happened to you right again. Okay, so it's like they're going to be putting this right because you're going to be healing from all of this. You're going to look back and be like, oh, I see why I had to go through that. I see why I kept going through that because I wasn't learning some sort of lesson. Not only that, you need to see something about people in general, right? Because when you get these blessings, you don't want people coming in and taking it or taking advantage of you or manipulating you, right? Trying to do whatever they want with your life. Like you have to be able to stand strong and be like, this is my life and I choose what I want in my life. I go wherever I want to go in my life. Nobody controls this. Okay. So even if you got within a relationship, right? It doesn't mean you have to be um so blunt about it, but you're just going to be getting on with it, right? You're just going to be like, yeah, this is what I do. This is what I like to do. This is how I like to have my life. This is how I like to have my home. This is how I like to treat myself, because you're going to have all this abundance. You're going to be able to do that. And people are just going to be watching you like, wow, like in amazement. So they're making everything that happened to you in the past right again, because you're going to be healing. And you're also going to see these people pay for what they did. There are no accidents. See? There's no accidents, right? What you went through, this hurt that you went through, there was no accidents in this, right? This was all designed for you to learn lessons from your pain, from your hurt, from these people that hurt you. Because there's plenty more people, I'm sure, in the future that will try these stunts to you again, right? They'll try these things and you're going to be prepared for it. You're going to be more than prepared for it. And you're gonna have your angels right on your side too, waiting to fight your battles as well. Right? Battles that you can't even see people are plotting and planning against you. They're gonna be right there. So I'm getting like you are gonna be so protected. You're gonna be getting what you deserve. Oh wow. Yeah, chose them over you. So there could have been people that chose other people over you. You could have been, this could have been past relationships. This could have been family, certain family members that were like siding with other family, leaving you out, making you feel like the black sheep of the family, right? Making you feel like you were down there, right? You're now going to be getting what you deserve, okay? And these people are going to get what they deserve for doing this to you. So it's a group of people. Hmm. Oh, they have more. So we have mental health. So people are going to start seeing like these people mental health, like where their mindset is at, right? For treating someone like you like this, okay? Like you didn't deserve any of this, right? So now their crookedness is going to be revealed to everyone, right? Their dark, what they do in the dark is going to be revealed in the light, okay? So people are going to start to be like, wow, that's crazy how they came at you for that long, for that many years, right? For so many years. And it's like, or even months in some cases, right? But like, however long it took you to finally realize that these people were, they're not for you, right? They're not part of your soul tribe. They never was. They were just there as a lesson, right? So yeah, we'll go up. So people are gonna start blocking them out because you walked away from them, right? It's like you walk away. I could get in like in another reading, like you walking away and then all these bombs are going off behind you, right? All these explosions, but like you're untouched. Like if you've ever seen that in movies where they like throw something and they just like walk away smoothly and then like things blow up behind them. It's kind of like that's what you've done, right? And then you've revealed so much about these people to everyone. So that's what's happening. People are now seeing their state of mind, right? People don't want to be around them anymore. So people that was around them don't want to be around them anymore because they're scared that they're gonna get like bad karma, or they just don't even trust these people because they're like, wow, right? They were really trying to make out they were like you and you was like them, right? They were trying to flip the narrative. They were trying to make you seem like you were cold, dark and collected, right? Like you just had these ulterior motives, or there was something wrong with you, or you just right, and then that's really them. They were projecting onto you what really was going on with them mentally, right? And then they were trying to walk around like they were like you, right? Holier than thou, and they really wasn't, right? Like you're not holier than thou, but you are an earth angel. If that makes sense. Okay. What if I butchered that out? So yeah, people don't want to be around them. Oh, offer doesn't matter what they do, doesn't matter what they try and do to these people. Like they could be like, "Oh, come out with me, let's do this," and people are gonna be like, "No, thank you." Right? They're gonna be blocking them and being like, "Yeah, I'd rather stay here and eat my pizza at home than be around you." Okay, like no one wants to be around them. They're gonna start to get the message. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it says message and it says moving on. Ooh, because you've moved on, these people are now seeing these people and they're like, why did this person suddenly get up and leave and move on, right? Because you was always like maybe the theme, right? That held all these people together. They had convinced other people that all these crazy things about you, all these stories about you, right, to make themselves look good, right? So they were trying to come off of you, right? Come up off of basically putting you down, okay? So that's what they were doing. And now these people are like, well, how did this person get up and just move away if they're the problem? Why would they move away from you if they're the problem? Right? So now they're starting to see the problem is them, right? They're starting to get the message on you. It's kind of revealed everything to them. It's opened their eyes, right? Finesse. And we have judged and judgment. Ooh. So yeah, how these people tried to finesse you, how they were sitting there judging you, like these people lose morals, right? We got confused and future. So like you're no longer confused moving forward in your future, okay? You now realized that these people were trying to finesse you, but these people also realized that, right? You walking away sent a big sign to these people, like, well, why would you move away? Like these people stayed in your life and tried to treat you like this, right? But then you suddenly move away and you're doing better. So they're looking at people like that don't make any sense. I thought they were the problem, right? Not you. So they're starting to see with this judgment, they were confused on what was going on. But now starting to see, right? Now these people are gonna start to give you your roses. Now these people are gonna start to praise you and look at you completely different. You've got a fresh start and leveling up. Wow. Yeah, because you're going to be, like I was saying, you're not going to even have to say anything about how you're doing mentally, physically, everything in your life. Like, you're not going to have to say anything. Your angels are going to be blessing you so hard and heavy in front of these people so that they get the message, so that they see you leveling up. And that's going to be part of their karma as well. These other people that did you wrong, right? That's going to be part of their karma is to everyone, not just them, everyone to see you leveling up and having this fresh start. And people are going to be looking at them saying like, oh, I thought they was this. I thought they were that. I thought you said they were this. And they're going to have nothing to say because their life is going to be going down the toilet while yours is going to be leveling up. They're going to have nothing to say. And people are going to be like, ooh, right? Like, ooh, I can't believe I was around you and I listened to you, right? Okay, so I think that is, oh, there's more. Okay, so we have end of cycle. Ooh, no way out. Ooh, Lord. Yeah. So you're not going to be able to get away with this, right? You've ended a cycle and now karma is hitting all of them. Okay, like I was saying, it's like you walking away and the bomb's going off behind you and you just slow motion, just walking away. Like that's literally what I'm seeing. Like that's what you've done. And you've revealed everything that these people were doing all this time. They were like, wow, like they're now seeing what you were seeing. Okay, like they're now seeing what you were seeing. So yeah, there's no way out for these people. These could have been family members as well. They're gonna be able to touch you. They're not. They're gonna have to leave you alone. They're gonna have to leave you alone because you're not falling for any of these illusions anymore. So the minute they try and come back towards you, try and pull you back in, your angel's not gonna have it. Right? They're gonna wait till they actually attempt this. Right? Because they're watching them. They know their thoughts. They know how they feel towards you. They know the envy that they carry in their heart towards you, right? So it's like they're just waiting for them to take one step in that direction of trying to hurt you. Like one little pinky toe over that line, and your angels are gonna have them. Okay. These could have been people you've seen as family, these could have been friends that you've seen as family. It says nose and you. So I'm getting like with this nose in you, yeah, these people not okay, so your angels know what's going on. They know. Whatever these people are thinking about you, whatever they're gonna try and do towards you, they already know. They see it coming and they're gonna let them. It's like they can't punish them while they're thinking something, okay? You can think anything you want. But the second you try and act on it, that's when your angels are gonna be like, no, we're not having that. Instant karma. We've got to listen to the wrong people. And peace. Wow. So yeah, spirits got you, right? They understand why you ended up in this predicament. It's because you listened to the wrong people. These people were sitting there trying to basically warp your mind into making you self-sabotage yourself, making you feel like you can't do better, like, or that no matter how hard you try, you just can't do it. But they managed to do it on their own. They managed to be successful on their own. That's why they're in a group together. That's not true, right? These people stepped on other people and did shady things and cheated their way into success. They didn't do it off their own back like they tried to make you believe, right? And then they try and make you believe, oh, how comes you can't do it, right? They don't want to help you, but how comes you can't do it on your own, right? We've got peace. Yeah, you're now going towards your peace. So you don't have to worry. You don't have these people's comments, things that they say going round and round in your head anymore. You're like choosing peace. Yeah, peace over drama. Like you've got a male And we have being watched. There's a male being watched. I feel like they're trying to come towards you. So I feel like they're trying to warn you about a male coming towards you, okay? They're being watched right now by your angels and ancestors. Oh, did not work. They could have went towards something thinking the grass was green on the other side. They're embarrassed. Oh wow. We got travel, so I feel like they're gonna come towards you. They could have been the ones to listen to other people too, right? So you're listening to other people thinking you could have both experienced this, right? You could have had this in your family circle, friendship circles, things like this, where you start to listen to the wrong people instead of choosing your peace. And this male could have done the same thing, and this is why they're embarrassed, right? Right. And we've got travel and guidance, right? Their advice didn't work. So they're coming back towards you and they're being guided towards you. Wow. Again, by your angels. So, wow, let me see what this is saying. Wasted time and bad advice. Yeah, this person also had bad advice too, right? Like I was suspecting, you was listening to these people, but they was also listening to people, either their own family members, or if you had the same friendship circle, whatever it is, like they also listen to the wrong people. They wasted their time listening to bad advice. They're now leaving these people and they're coming to tell you everything. It's about to rain. It just got so dark. We've got blessings and does. Hmm. Let me see. Yeah, they're coming to tell you everything. Ah. So I feel like this is they're being divinely led to you, right? With this guidance. Your angels, they could be giving this person a second chance. So whoever this is, this could be like your twin flame to have blessings, right? Than what they did in the past. So this is to kind of like I was getting before, you're kind of like karma, right? And if this person comes in and disrespects you, be it for them. You've got enemy. If they come in, they come back at like your enemy, that's gonna be that. So they're giving them a second chance. We've got distance and move, right? They want this person to kind of close the distance between the two of you. This is how they want this person to move, right? So they're being guided to come back towards you. Lay all the cards on the table, like I was saying in the last reading, right? So it's like, yeah, any sign of disrespect, any sign of them coming in, like coming back towards you is like an enemy, right? They have learned the lesson that they're saying that they have learned, because this is the whole reason, this is the only reason why they're getting a second chance. It's because they're telling that your angels or their angels, they're praying to God, they're on their knees, right? They're going through this redemption kind of thing, right? They're giving them this chance to try again because they're like, okay, you see everything now, we're gonna give you a chance to try again, right? We've got money. This person might not have any money themselves. Wow. They might not have any money themselves, right? They could have gone through a lot of trials and tribulations since they left you, right? A lot of problems. They chose wrong. They chose people over you. And they lost a lot of their money because of this, right? So they're gonna come to you with nothing, right? They're gonna have no money themselves. They've got pain. And yourself, right? This was because they put you through pain. Right? So they hit their pockets hard, right? Like it's like, okay, you're gonna treat this person, this angel, this earth angel like this person has done nothing but love you and try and take care of you and nurture you, and this is what you did, right? You caused pain to this person. So that's what they did to you. Sorry, like I don't need to get confused on that, right? The pain that you went through because of this person, they hit their pockets, they hit their money. Ooh, they could have also sent them a female to do this. Oh, okay. So we've got love. Oh, so I'm getting like you was nothing but love to them. Like I was just saying, just confirmed what I was saying. You got loyalty, you got lies. So you gave them loyalty while they freaking sat there and gave you nothing but lies, right? They had no loyalty to you. Then they just gave you nothing but lies. Wow. Then you got forgiveness. So they're coming back in wanting your forgiveness. Your angel's giving them that second chance because I feel like this is your twin flame. So if they've gone through what they've gone through and they finally learned their lessons, like you had to go through what you need to go through to learn yours, they now are saying they now understand who you are. They see you as a blessing. They see who you were supposed to be in their life and what you two were supposed to build together. So they're like, okay, well, you're saying that, so we're going to give you the second chance. And now that you're in a good space mentally, you can sit with this person and have this conversation. And you're going to be able to use your discernment with them as well. You got deceived, yeah, they want forgiveness for them deceiving you, right? Or them being deceived. Wow. Listening to the wrong people, listening to bad advice. Is there any more? Wow, there's more. Okay, we got praying. Yeah, this person's praying. Like I was saying, this person's is down on their knees praying, right? They've gone through the redemption, right? This is the redemption stage. Now they're on their knees, and that's exactly how your angels wanted your. This is exactly where your angels wanted them to be in. To go through all of this and then finally at the end be down on their knees and be like, I now see what you were trying to do for me. I now see you were trying to bless me with this person. I now see you was trying to give me abundance in my life. I was just blind and I couldn't see. That's what they need to hear, which is why they're getting this second chance. Ooh, let's drop the card. And it says, take your time, okay? Take your time when you listen to this person. Like, really listen to them. Really hear them out to see what they're trying to say, where they're trying to go with things, right? If they come in and bring any type of disrespect and you feel disrespected, your angels are going to end that contract with that person and be like, okay, they haven't learned the lesson. So now they're going to have to watch you also with these other people level up, have all this abundance. And it's going to happen right in front of them, right? They might even bring someone else new, like I got in the last reading, to come in and love you the way that this person couldn't, right? Ooh, and we have immature, yeah. The way that this person was immature. You're gonna get someone come in and love you the way that you deserve to be loved, okay? Oh wow, there's still more trying to come out. We've got jealousy, immaturity, and jealousy. This person could have also been jealous towards you, feeling like you had things or you just wasn't like you wasn't giving them the attention that they wanted, right? That they felt like they deserved from you. Meanwhile, they were disrespecting you all at the same time, but still expecting. That's why it was so immature, right? They were still expecting you to give to them, still expecting you to love them and nurture them and do all these things for them, right? It's like it's very hypocritical, right? And God doesn't. Mm. Ooh, wow, that just flew out. Respect your energy, okay? God doesn't respect your energy. This person might not respect your energy. This is okay. So it's saying like they didn't respect your energy, even though that says doesn't, right? They was expecting you to do things that they wasn't trying to do for you because of the bad advice they were giving, right? They've got take back what is yours. Yeah. I feel like you're in the era of taking back everything that is yours, right? So that is this as well. This includes this person too. If they come to you with respect, right? They start to put back respect on your name. They start to respect you and your energy. That's when like the two of you also have this abundance, right? Not just that. I feel like they are part of the divine collective. They're just not aware they've been fooled. And it's saying not this time, right? Yeah, they won't be able to come back in if they don't respect you and put respect on your name. We've got entities or STI. Protect yourself. Yeah. You're gonna be protected from this, right? If they haven't got rid of that entity that's on them, right? Before I was getting like demons and things like that. If they still haven't got rid of that or not willing to let go of those things and not willing to understand fully that they were being tricked out of a blessing, which was you, or this abundance that they would have had with you, right? What the angels were really trying to do for them. If they don't see it, right, you're going to be protected anyway. So don't worry about this meeting becoming like, oh, if I'm around this person, what's going to happen? Don't worry about that. This is just for you to use your discernment and see if they really have learned the lesson or not, right? And we've got they in pregnancy. Wow. And then we have chance and wealth, right? So they're trying to see what this person's going to do with the second chance they've been given, right? If they actually manage to put their sword down with you, if they actually see how they've been tricked out of a blessing with you, if they really are as remorseful as they say they will then gain all this wealth, right? They will also have passed the test and they will start to get their abundance too. But if they haven't, that's going to be that, right? Because your angels are protecting you right now. They're not playing, right? They're not playing with anybody that's trying to play games with you. So they're giving this person another chance at wealth, at abundance, right? With you. Even if that just means like you two just become friends and you both put down your swords, that's fine, right? They just want this person to fully understand and learn their lesson because they are part of the divine collective. And if they haven't learned their lesson, then they kind of go back. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board. Okay, so I hope that helped and resonated with some people because this is a good reading for anybody that this does resonate for, with all this abundance and wealth and finally getting to the finish line and second chances and all this abundance. Okay, so if you have any questions, I'll be ready for your questions now, okay? Oh, can you 1 second, guys? Okay, so give me a second. Okay, so we have hi Firebird, how are you? This story is oh when I'm my love. Okay, so I'm gonna answer Vinny's question. Just gonna shuffle the cards for you, okay? 1 second. Okay. Oh, that wanted to come out. Okay. Scarcity tactics. So they could be like a past person. Hold on a minute. There's something. Either this is a past person or someone that's coming in. Okay. So let me just see if this is a past person or someone coming in. Okay. So again, this is a past person, not somebody coming in. They're bringing this up. I don't know if this has to do with your future or if this is someone that you're going to get back with. I'm just going to see. Or there's some sort of lesson that you need to learn. Oh, they ain't shit, okay? So you could have learned this, realized this about someone in the past, because they're bringing this up. You're welcome, Diane. Thank you. Thank you for watching the reading. I hope it helps. Oh, trauma. Okay, so this does have to do with you moving forward. This is why they brought this up. Sometimes you ask a question and then they don't really answer it straightforward, right? It's more of in a way to help you understand something or to give you answers as well, okay? So something about trauma. This person could have caused you a lot of problems. I'm getting like they want you to stay away from this person, right? This person didn't want to see you happy. I'm getting like cold desires, right? Like this person could have been cold desires towards you. I got creeping. So I'm getting like keep an eye on something. Keep an eye on somebody trying to hold you back. Trying to like get in the way to hold you back. This is going to be like their scarcity tactics to try and like hold you back in some way. Or they could have done this to you in the past. It's something that you know that they've done, right? With this getting evidence card. Like you know that this is who they've been in the past. So you could just be very wary of this person. You could have walked away from this person, okay? Because it's saying uninterested. So basically, I feel like you think this person's fake. Like everything they say to you is just them putting on a whole act, trying to like win you over, trying to like use charm to get you to be interested in them again. So yeah, we've got moving on at the bottom of the deck. So this is you realizing that you need to distance yourself, but this person's going to try and come back and you're going to be looking at them as fake, right? Because of what they did to you in the past. It's like someone coming in knowing that they've hurt you and then come back and be like, oh, hey, like nothing happened, right? But showing off and using charm and doing all these things, right? It's like, how dare you, right? Like after what they did to you, you're in this Queen and Rising energy, stepping into your power, coming up into the spotlight. You've started to balance yourself out. You started to focus in on yourself, right? You've realized that being around people like this isn't a good look for you, right? So I hope that helps you. Hasn't said nothing about the future, but I feel like because you're still moving past something from the past, okay? So I don't feel like they want to say anything just yet because you're still just getting over that stuff. You're still healing. So I hope that helps you, Vin. So I guess when you've really healed, right? When you've really walked away from this person for good, and you've seen everything that you need to see in this person about them, okay? So I hope that helps you. Thank you for your question. So who was next? Was there anyone else with any more questions for me that you'd like me to answer for you? I just did Vin. Okay. So any questions? Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me. And it also helps you know when I'm on live, okay? Yes, you can. Harmonious insight. Oh. So what's your question, please? Also, I have a buy me a coffee in the link down below if anyone would like to do that. So, what is your question, please, Harmonious Insight? What would you like to know? Will they work the relationship out with you? Okay, so let's shuffle the cards for you, okay? You're welcome. Oh, thank you. So we have, let's see. Hmm, okay. So we have clout hungry, say anything, does anything, make stuff up and dramatic. Mm. Then right next to that, we've got girl fight, arguments, physical fighting, at war, and competing. Wow. Woo. And at the bottom, we've got talking shit. Okay. So, ooh, there's been a lot going on with you and this person. I can see that here. Okay, so we've got cloud hungry, say anything, does anything, makes anything up, and dramatic. I'm going to see what this is saying for you. I'm getting like this is taking a toll on you and the relationship. This could have been people around your relationship talking rubbish about you, being very dramatic, like just trying to fit in where they don't belong really in your business, trying to compete with you. I'm just going to see what this is saying for you, this card. So I'm getting like they're coming in to mess with you, right? Like they're coming in to say, like anything goes kind of thing. I don't know if like these type of people physically fight each other or physically fight other people, but I'm getting like literally physically fighting. Like they're gonna try and come towards you and do some mess, right? Like they're like a messy group of people. Like they might not look like it, but they definitely messy, right? So be very careful. We've got talking ish. I'm getting like these people have been saying anything about you to basically degrade you, make you look like you was doing things that you wasn't. Basically trying to tarnish your reputation, maybe make you in fear to even have this relationship with you, or this person to be in fear having a relationship with you, right? Like take care of resonates. Um, Either you with them or them with you, right? Trying to cause this fear of moving forward with each other. Oh, oh, I see. Hmm. That makes sense with the fighting. Because I was literally getting like literally fighting. Like, even though it says girl fight, sometimes I don't always get that. You got careless. Yeah, they basically want you to lose everything. They want you to be like, they want to mess with your reputation. Even if you didn't have a reputation before, right? You just like getting on with your business, doing your things. I know they're bringing so much attention. They're drawing so much attention to you and this person being in this relationship with each other. Like, they want you to basically lose everything and go dodging bullets. So someone has had to, let me just see what this is saying for you so it can be clear. So I'm getting like you're gonna have to, if you want a relationship with this person for it to be successful, you're gonna have to actually block these people, some of these people out, even though even though they're this person's family. Like you're literally gonna have to just block people out. And this I'm getting also like in the future. So I don't know if you will get back with this person or not, but it's saying like you're gonna have to block these people out because all they're gonna do, people like this, all they're gonna do is try and take your relationship away from you, and I'm getting out of jealousy, right? They're jealous of you. So they're trying to cause all these issues. Like they think that you're just too good and you're just too this. There's nothing wrong with being too good, okay? Like, but they want to make out you're too good. You think you're this, you think you're that, right? These type of people, they get a complex when you're around, right? And they feel like, can you imagine all these people against one person? How insecure must they feel to have to all gang up on you, on one person, right? We've got wolf in sheep's clothing. Ah, see? That's great. That's good. That's how you need to move. And not just with this relationship, but moving forward. If you ever get with somebody else, it's like with anybody that treats you like this, right? Wolf in sheep's clothing. Because I feel like, okay, so I'm getting like this boyfriend, um, kind of knew that their family was like this, right? They kind of put you in this firing line, knowing their family was like this. So I just got like they chose you for a reason. It's I don't know if they wanted their family's respect or they wanted their family to, you know how like when people see their family just go fight for them, go to war for them, you know, that type of thing. They wanted to see that from their family because I don't think they had enough of it, right? Growing up. So it's like they put you in harm's way deliberately. Oh my gosh. So this person is not innocent either. We've got ain't shit. I can't even make that up. This person ain't shit. They've been deceiving you, been in this wolf in sheep's clothing energy. They only did good with their family, right? Got creeping, keeping an eye on you, watching you, and it's like you're now starting to understand that just because somebody's smiling in your face and telling you everything that you want to hear and being with you how you want them to be with you does not mean they have good intentions. So I feel like this is something you're learning right now. Ah, see? You've got impersonator wants to be you, acts like you, dress like you, copies you. Yeah, this person. They were trying to get some kind of respect out of being with someone like you, right? They knew this would irritate their family because you're so different to them, or you're just maybe on a different level to them. You know, they knew that this was going to make them act like this towards you, right? They wanted their family to fight for them. They wanted this, they wanted that, they wanted to look good by being with someone like you, right? They've got choices. Love triangle, third party, multiple lovers. Let's consider what it says for you. You got one more card after this. Yeah, you are, right? It says third party, multiple lovers, and choices. I'm see what this is saying for you to get some clarity for you. So I'm getting don't choose these people over yourself. That is the bottom line, right? Don't choose these types of people. Like this happened for a reason for you to realize I'm not choosing that over me. I'm not choosing that boyfriend that claims to be my boyfriend, claims to love me, does all these things for me, whatever it is that they do. But at the end of the day, they don't show up for you, right? At the end of the day, they'll put you in harm's way. This isn't love, right? So they wanted you to choose yourself and choose your peace, right? Okay. So I hope that helps you and learn a lesson with people trying to, use the scarcity tactics against you, right? Playing games with you like this. So I'm glad you learned the lesson. This is what they need you to learn, and they need you to stay learning this lesson, right? Keep practicing this lesson, loving yourself over the mess, okay? And you're going to go into all this abundance for yourself, okay? So I hope that helps you. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, for any lives in the future that I'm going to be doing, because I do lives all week. Um, so you get notified when I'm on a live, so you can come in and ask me any questions that you have any time of the week whenever I'm on, okay? I hope that helps you. Thank you for your question. Yeah, it was definitely your protection, but you protecting yourself this time, right? Not someone stepping in trying to protect you. You protecting yourself. You knowing the right move to make, right? You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm glad it could help you. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay. So does anyone else have any questions? Feel free to ask me. Oh, thank you. Ooh. Does anyone have any more questions before I end the live here? Also, if you want to subscribe as well, I'll be doing other lives where I just do questions and not generals and questions. If you're interested in that, but that one's much later. That one's at around 10 o'clock. I do those ones, okay? Like later on in the day. So, okay. If that's it and nobody has any more questions. Yes, high five, bud. Can you ask what's next for your love life? Of course. I'm just going to shuffle the cards for you, okay? Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So we have, or you have, rejected. Hmm. So I'm getting like you've been rejected in the past, but this hasn't stopped you from getting back up. You also have looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting information. We've got ignoring the signs, and you also have drama starter. Okay, so this is looking like, let me just see what this is saying for you, for your personal reading. Yeah, it's like you've started to realize things, you started to piece things together, right? This could be you researching things or starting to understand things that you've been through and moving forward, like from how you was before, right? Like how you was where you was sort of like not seeing the red flags with people, not seeing the signs with people. Um, Now you're seeing it, right? Now you're seeing it because of all the drama that was going on around you. Things that you couldn't help and you could have felt like helpless because of it, right? But then you've looked back at it and now you're like, okay, I see, right? Like with this rejection, it's your protection basically because you are a good person. You wasn't meant to be around those kinds of people, but like you need to also learn a lesson, right? So you was put around these people to learn a lesson. And that's what you're understanding now, right? That's what you're starting to understand. Yeah. You definitely picked yourself back up from rejection, okay? Let me just see what else is saying for you. hmm You're no longer breadcrumbing yourself, right? You're not giving yourself little and feeling like, well, this is the best I can get because that's the best I've come across so far, or this is all that's around me right now. Like you're not putting yourself in that energy anymore, right? Saying moving on and thank you next. You've distanced yourself from this mindset that you was having, right? This way of thinking. Let's see, anything future. It might not be coming up in future right now just because you could have just realized this, right? Like you could have just started to have like this epiphany, like this aha moment, like, oh, I get it now, right? Like, so now when you remember things from the past, you're starting to put it together as, oh, okay, like you're above that now, okay? You're in a different, you're in a completely different mind space right now, okay? You're leveling up. So I feel like they're not saying anything just yet because you are in this space of leveling up. You are in this space of like getting yourself together, and they want you to kind of get yourself together first before you just, before you know, they just give you someone, right? It's like they want you to be in that moment of being single, being happy, or just being carefree, even if you're around people. Like you're not trying to be too, get too attached, right? Because that might be a sort of a thing for you, is getting attached to people. So it's like they want you to be like loving yourself, nurturing yourself at this point, pouring into yourself, realizing you don't need all these people, places, and things. Like that's just sort of like an like kind of an illusion, right? To you not seeing yourself. So now you're starting to put things in place the way that you want it for yourself. You're starting to be like, okay, I don't like that. I'm not going to play with that anymore, right? I don't like this. I'm not going to eat that no more. I'm not going to do this, right? You kind of just like building your life the way you want it now, not just how society has kind of put on you, or your family have kind of put on you. This is what needs to happen. This is how it has to happen. Every Halloween we go and trick or treat. Every Christmas we do this. Every whenever we do that, right? Like you're starting to build your life the way that you want it now, right? You're starting to nurture and love yourself the way that you want to nurture and love yourself. And as you're doing that, things are coming in for you to help you do that, okay? So you feel like, I want to eat better. Guess what's going to happen? Something's going to happen with your money where you're now going to be eating better, doing better. If you're like, I'm really tired of getting a train all the time, something's going to come in where you're going to be able to Uber everywhere, right? It's like anything to make your life easier, because you're now thinking about yourself and you're like, this is what I want for my life. And your angels are like, you're right, here you go. This is what you deserve. Because you're now thinking of that, you're in that right mindset of being like, this is what I want and this is what I deserve. Okay? So they want you to be in that energy for a little bit longer and focus on yourself, right? Enjoy this. So that when you do find that person, you know what love looks like because you give it to yourself. Okay? You're not going to be all over the place, right? Or parts of you missing and you clinging on, the parts of you that's missing is clinging on to something that doesn't deserve you and doesn't really align with you, okay? So they're saying enjoy this, okay? Enjoy this. This distance is for you to basically love yourself, nurture yourself, and enjoy this. So I hope that helps you. Yeah, I'm seeing love on the brain. Whatever you think about, they're going to bring that in for you, okay? So don't worry. Don't stress. This is a period of you rebuilding yourself, okay? You having a glow up. So I hope that helps you, Firebird. Thank you for your question. And thank you for showing up every reading that I do as well. Thank you. Okay, have a good day. Bye. Okay, so if anyone else has any more questions before I finish the live here. Also, sorry about the lighting because the batteries just died on my light, so it's looking a bit shady right now. Oh. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video, if you resonate with them, whether it's the general or just questions that are being asked or answered for you. That will just let you get notified the next time I'm on a live, because I only do lives. I don't record videos and post them. So whether it's general or ask questions, okay? So if that's that, all the questions that anyone has, I will end the live here. Okay, so thank you for joining me today. And yeah, thank you for joining me today, and thank you for your likes and subscribes. And take care. Bye.